Korea. Let's go.
Outside of the city gates, there lies a blessed stretch of prairie by the lake, with lush vegetation and a gentle, pleasant breeze. Seeking some time to rest, the wicked dragon landed with ease.
I like the background here. It's cutesy. The trees, the flowers, the castle, the sun, and the clouds is. I say the dragon is this one.
Darn it! Why is this guy getting in my way? My quest is to track the dragon. I don't have time to waste.
A lake across and so far away. The castle as if a bird in a cage. Have the humans finished preparing my meal, or do they yet believe they can defy their fate? A lake across and so far away. The castle as if a bird in a cage. Have the humans finished preparing my meal, or do they yet believe they can defy their fate? The sun is high and the land scorching. In the interest of comfort, I will seek a more accommodating base. For one promised moment of unrivaled taste, I have traveled for hundreds of miles and hungered over dozens of days. The humans better not exhaust my patience, for even I have never had unlimited grace.
Having spoken thus, the dragon sought relief in the shade, yet forthwith, from the other direction, a merchant came.
What rotten luck to get scammed before even concluding a single sale. I am a merchant who has traveled a very long way. Is this how this kingdom deals with trades? Throughout my entire career, I've never encountered a customer as loud or strange as this man today. To him, everything I have for sale is either a manipulative scheme for money or undeserving trifles of heinous quality. To think I even mistook him for some kind of connoisseur, when at the end of it all, he only made a fool of me. He never cared to close a sale. He just saw me as a challenge and refused to be defeated.
As the merchant stewed over his anger, yet another irritated soul came onto the scene.
Darn it! Why is this guy getting in my way? My quest is to track the dragon. I don't have time to waste. As an adventurer, defeating evil is my calling. Just the thought of him makes me enraged. All I said was that I've never heard of him, and he's treating that like the biggest mistake. Insulting me, claiming I want to steal his glory, and suggesting my quest is just a ploy.
Evil dragon, show yourself! Resistance is futile!
That's him! Oh, that must be him!
A chest full of valuables, and a trove of potential clues.
Humans are truly a rude and rowdy lot. To think they can cause such a ruckus without even showing their faces.
The man in pursuit is the kingdom's famed fighter. Though the sun continues to blaze, he continues spiritedly with his chase.
It would seem that my boundless fame has caused even the evil dragon to lose its nerve.
I admire his fearless figure. It would be a dream to also one day prove my character.
I am long tired of my peaceful boudoir. I wish to fight alongside my soldiers.
Huh.
Is there a show on, or... Well, whatever. I need to get home.
No.
It would seem that my boundless fame has caused even the evil dragon to lose its nerve.
As an enlightened dragon, one cannot tolerate such deranged words.
Plop.
Aha! Evil dragon! I didn't believe you would actually come out and face me!
The puny human talks big and employs an aggressive tone. Yet does the substance of his dream back up his claim? Oh.
Oh, and the beast is silent! Is my dream so grand that even a dragon finds it difficult to consume?
As the noble warrior faced off against the evil dragon, the anxious princess and her entourage arrived at last. The nameless servant kept his eyes on the field. The warrior's words have ignited a fire within his heart.
He's going to get full before going to the palace.
I admire his fearless figure. It would be a dream to also one day prove my character.
Evil dragon! Why do you not speak? Have you finally realized you should cower in fear?
I care not for those who are lesser. Your dream is massive, yet hollow in nature. For now, this weak, enlightened dragon still cannot decide if it's fit to eat.
Weak.
Oh, how vile of you to humiliate me, just because I'm an enemy! I regarded you as a worthy opponent, yet you use such insidious tactics! I, the world-famous fighter, will never fall before your degradation and trickery! You disgust me!
The fighter's animated speech kindled a burning flame within even the oft dispassionate heart of the royal lady.
Oh, dude, I'm thinking, what if you pick this guy? He will like F up the play, but I will probably need to listen everything again.
I am long tired of my peaceful boudoir. I wish to fight alongside my soldiers.
Though one sees little reason to teach a lesson, perhaps no choice is left in the matter. Too many appetizers before the dish ruins the mood, but just for today, I can entertain an early platter.
Plop.
To everyone's shock, the evil dragon then swallowed the fighter's dream in one big gulp.
It is just as I thought. Thin and crunchy, though empty under its shell. A most marvelous texture.
The warrior was handily defeated. So he was a gifted orator, but never a true fighter.
Conceit became his downfall. His power did not match his stature.
The dragon remained unsatiated. Under everyone's gaze, it flew away to parts unfamiliar.
Bravo! Bravo! Not really, but...
Easy money.
Easy money. Servant A voice is so loud, gave me a real fright. And no mistake, we could hear that voice loud and clear even sitting at the back. Thanks for your concern for our actors. Don't you worry, the troop head has already prepared some hot water for him. Does that change now? Okay. Wait, why there is a marking of enemies? And there are two. Okay, I get it. The one to the left is like the boat handles. That I was thinking maybe that was a puzzle. The enemies, this one I don't remember what that was.
Still vowing to defeat the dragon, the princess followed the trail.
To Mondstadt?
The servant continued at his pace, shouldering all burdens without fail. Though the slayer scorned the servant, the loyal man paid it no mind.
If I bore his tools and freed his mind, perhaps a victory he shall find. He bears the sword of destiny, the blade of the chosen one. He will raise it before the dragon, and victory will follow in time.
As if hearing his thoughts, the dragon descended upon a village.
Let me see, let me find... Is my golden dream right at hand?
It should be my duty to banish the dragon.
I guess...
Dragon, how dare you slander my name?
Look, he was not there. So I guess the middle one.
Let me see, let me find... Is my golden dream right at hand?
Oh, dragon, no one would laugh at you if you were to flee in fear.
The human realizes not how comical he and his words appear.
Wise and merciful as I am, I will refrain from taking the bait. However, I pray you will live to regret what you say.
For a dull human, you sure have a sharp tongue. Let's see it then, if among heroes you truly belong.
The princess has also finally caught up with her attendants.
It should be my duty to banish the dragon.
Your Highness, your permission to charge? With my blade and extensive experience, I will take this dragon apart.
Permission granted. Be on your guard.
I once slew a poisonous dragon and took this most precious reward. This cloak lets me evade any type of regard. I will bide my time and find the moment to strike the heart.
Ah, and here I thought you were privy to some special art. Did you plan to flee all along and have only been waiting for a chance to depart?
If the Slayer put on his cloak and walked into the crowd, who would be able to tell him apart?
Dragon, how dare you slander my name?
I mean, this is the only one left.
Dragon, how dare you slander my name?
Oh, you waited.
Despite my patience and mercy, you have shown no shame. Bitter regret will be yours after I take aim.
By all means, please, go on. This enlightened one cannot wait to play your game.
Let's take it over there.
Silently acknowledging the request, the dragon twisted its features into a benevolent smile.
A chest full of valuables and a trove of potential clues.
In a flash, the dragon landed at the promised place. The princess and her loyal servant immediately followed apace. But the slayer remained rooted in place, as he somehow lost his faith.
A dragon, bigger than those from the rhymes. But I won't be scared.
I consider myself a fit man. A match for knights from the palace.
Evil dragon, you'll see what I'm made of. Evil dragon, you'll see what I'm made of. I've climbed mountains, crossed lakes, traversed dungeons, and defeated your kin. To finally obtain this sword, the Blade of Fate. Leave now, otherwise this razor-sharp blade will cut you into pieces.
What must be a shining myth to you is but trivial babble to me. I will settle and not even move 2 feet. Attack as you please.
Simple villagers gathered to witness the scene. Many were fascinated by the blade's myth. A farmer came forward to try out the blade, but others wondered if hands that had only held a pitchfork could even grasp the hilt.
I didn't see this one.
Hey, it's been all talk and no fighting. Give us a fight!
I consider myself a fit man. A match for knights from the palace. I thought I was strong enough, but I couldn't even shake it.
The farmer used all his strength, but the sword remained in place. As for the princess and her servant, they also declined to try their faith. The dragon observed intently, but its patience finally wore away.
Alas, I've grown tired of words and charades. When will a puny human finally save the day? Take the blade and strike me down, if you mean what you say.
A mighty dragon slayer shan't do your bidding.
A dragon slayer? You are but a charlatan. Drop your pretense and ask the child. Even he can see through you.
Could the dragon's words be true? And there is no true dream under those layers of armor.
A dragon, bigger than those from the rhymes. But I won't be scared. That shiny armor. Why does it click? His mouth is open. Why does he not speak?
Though I'm not hungry, this snack's been delivered straight to my door.
The dragon's huge mouth instantly swallowed the Slayer's dream.
It's just as I expected. Long rotten dreams make for terrible food. This bad apple taste. What a disgrace.
The Slayer was also defeated.
So the tales of past battles did not hold up.
The dragon again departed the scene, leaving only the bewildered Slayer in his wake.
Treasure. One way to draw your target out of hiding.
Why can't I draw the sword in the stone? Hey there, that prop is the property of our troop. Please don't attempt to make off with it.
My most distinguished guests, please hear me. I'm sure you have watched the first 4 acts. I hope you've been enjoying the show. The stage is now set for the final act. I'm so excited I could cry. There is still something I need to follow up with backstage. I am terribly sorry that I could not escort you to the final stage personally, but I'll see you there.
Phantasmagoria. Okay, so let's take our dear boat and set sail. And set sail. So there is the raven cowering in the house. There are these things that
I can't wait any longer!
I want to help.
nope. So I have marked this, but there doesn't seem to be
We'll need a strategy.
anything doable right now for these things. Is there anything up here? No. Why there is this marking? I don't remember anything on the ground there. And I don't think over there is anything. So let's... I guess we can go by foot. By foot. The grand finale.
The sun's about to set, and the moon soon to rise. Our time is almost up, but evil survives. The famed attendants all took on the dragon, but they fell one by one. I made a vow when all of this began. But now I fear my vow has become a farce.
As her most loyal servant, I should share her worries. I am a nobody, but thanks to her, I was given a place. Nevertheless, I admire the princess's diligence and kindness. Please, don't dwell in sadness. We can reflect on the trio's mistakes.
Your counsel is valid. Let me recall their words and deeds.
An inflated ego, yet falling at the first hurdle. The princess remembered what she'd seen.
I fancied myself a fighter, but my enemy saw right through me. I overestimated my ability.
My past has proved my deeds. My laurels should now be able to speak for me. To protect myself, I ran away and let others take my place.
Take it easy.
I fancied myself a fighter, but my enemy saw right through me. I overestimated my ability. I couldn't win against a strong enemy, but I also clung hard to my conceit. I lacked respect, because I feared others wouldn't respect me.
A dream that was massive in size, yet hollow inside. Lots of guts, but no ability.
A supposedly foolproof plan, yet with no one to see it through. The princess remembered again.
To protect myself, I ran away and let others take my place. All my plans evaporated when I saw the dragon in front of me. I did survive everything, but every time I did so by abandoning those standing next to me.
He was a tactician with neither morals nor strategy. It's natural to be cautious, but one who abandons their comrades is no hero.
Avoiding the present and only speaking endlessly of past glories, the princess remembered one last time.
Take it easy.
My past has proved my deeds. My laurels should now be able to speak for me. To give my life now would be foolish. It's elementary to balance risk and benefits.
His past has faded. All he has now is his former glory. The spirit has decayed. He has long forgotten the taste of his dream. If they all failed to defeat the dragon, then with only my dream and my rapier, how can I possibly defeat the dragon?
Though I am but a lowly bystander in the palace, I know you to be humble and grounded. You are never selfish or merciless. All know you for your eagerness and diligence, your dreams that are no less than gold. Your Highness, please don't underestimate yourself. Believe in your golden ideals, and that you will slay that dream-devouring dragon for good.
Bravo!
A chest full of valuables and a trove of potential
Let's see the
clues.
last.
It is almost night. The dragon has changed its name to the Starving One.
I've had snack after snack, but dinner still eludes me.
This is the princess.
My heart is full of courage. I will wield my rapier with pride.
I've had snack after snack, but dinner still eludes me. Snacks are distractions. In the end, they have no true substance. What's more, some of these just made me feel sick. I'm afraid only a true golden dream can sufficiently quench my cravings.
The loyal servant approached quietly to observe the dragon. For the princess, he will do any and everything.
Oh, Jilan is the actress.
For my promise to the king, but also to make her happy, even if it seems impossible. Huh? The dragon looks strange. Why is it covering its chest? Let's hear what it's mumbling.
I shouldn't have underestimated the humans, or been so gluttonous. Now that my stomach is churning, I have no strength left to face off against the king.
Overjoyed, the loyal servant rushed back to share the news.
Take it easy.
My heart is full of courage. I will wield my rapier with pride.
Look! There's a spot above its heart that isn't covered by scales! Take it down while it's still weak.
Evil dragon, I challenge thee to protect my kingdom!
Filthy human!
With a fearless thrust, the princess fulfilled her pledge.
The world opens itself before those who do not forget their dreams and nobility. Thank you as well, my loyal servant. You deserve a fitting reward. In light of our recent trials, I will name you...
My husband.
The Shatterer of Despair, Flugel der Dunkelheit, servant of the Prinzessin der Verurteilung.
What a name.
Finally, the princess personally defeated the dragon, and peace returned to the kingdom. All praise, all praise.
If I have Eugene equipped to enjoy this masterpiece. Bravo!
A chest full of valuables and a trove of potential clues.
Oh, the show was a resounding success. Our thanks to all of the actors and actresses, and our thanks to everyone who came in to support us. Oh, of course we must thank you as well, Traveler and Paimon. I really appreciated your undivided attention. Oh, it felt just like the relentlessly piercing gaze of the evil dragon.
About the title, though.
Oh, yes, the title is Tale of the Sword-Wielding Princess.
But she only wielded the sword for a brief moment towards the end.
Well, it's just like how the 5 Kassen are usually portrayed in 4 poems.
Huh. I like how we also call the best traveler body emergency food. I like how we have a cavalry captain without a single horse.
Well, anyway, the important thing is not the sword in the hand, but the courage in the heart. Back to business. Now that the curtains have closed, I would like to take this rare opportunity to invite the Traveler and Paimon to take a photo with the crew. Please don't refuse. Come on.
Oh, nice. The camera. Nice camera, dude. Let's check the notes. This was a real gutbuster. Still, why is the Loyal Servant title so long? Well, this is a recent fad within the kingdom. Perhaps you too might like to grant yourself a title of suitable vibrance, such as Witness to Phantasmagoria, Grandmaster Fan of the Twilight Theater. The Hungry Dragon was super weak. One's got to wonder if one could beat him with a single strike too, huh? The important thing is to take the first step forward boldly, and to take care of one's health. Ooh. Are these telling me how to live my life?
Is everyone ready? 3, 2...
Oh, I didn't expect this. Nice.
One! Yay!
Ooh, Traveler and Paimon.
Whoa! Tone down the excitement, buddy.
What? Why everyone jumped? What is this, dude? Talk to the theater head.
Are you sure that the photo is fine?
It's totally fine. A commemoration picture could always benefit from a dose of quirkiness. Thank you again, Traveler and Paimon. Ah, summer. Wonderful summer. Oh, the good times never last. I wish times like this would be like a show that never ends.
Oh, photo save. Nice. Oh. Wow, acting is pretty harsh on the throat. I rarely speak this loudly ever as it is. Aha, how was my acting? Pretty great, huh? What? I fumbled a line? Ha, impossible. You must have heard it wrong. I mean, that was all part of the act, you know? There were some small incidents along the way, but all's well that ends well. I had quite a sizable role this time. Honestly, I was worried that I would forget the line at some point the entire time. Ooh, that happened. Oh, I see the notes. Okay. The princess, I never thought that I would have a chance to play the leading role. I didn't drag everyone down, did I? You really saved me, Lumin. If you hadn't found a replacement, I had been done for. Well, so that contents, huh? Shame. I haven't had quite fun yet. It would be nice if we had the chance to do this again. I mean, I can replay it, but I don't think I will. Phew, that scene-to-scene proceedings were honestly harder than I imagined. We almost had a big mess in the middle too, but I guess it all worked out in the end, huh? Great job, bravo, everyone! You have all made me proud. It was my honor to work together with comrades such as you towards something we are all passionate about. So let's see what those things are. The script for Drama Phantasmagoria, Tale of the Sword-Wielding Princess. The meandering scribbles append to the script seem to be annotations from the theater troupe head, some of which contain such radical instructions as to render their adoption unlikely in the extreme. Oh, this is... Okay. Prelude, a luxurious palace with equally opulent trappings. The great king, the valiant princess, and her loyal servant wait on stage. Upon hearing human dreams, oblivious to this hill, the king and his princess continue to debate the content of their meal. The weak dragon circles in the sky thrice before coming on stage. The dragon will breathe fire, but watch out for the props and stage, and make sure not to get any flames on the audience. The stage shakes as the wicked dragon lands. This must be an impactful moment, but not too much, or the background boards might collapse. The king advances and faces the dragon, upright and true. The wicked dragon spreads its wings to cover the stage lights. At least half of the lights should wind up covered. The wicked dragon. Greedily today, I will see if your dreams are indeed as feeling. Fiercely. Oh, they say that he missed a line, right? I must urge you that you reconsider, though courage fills your measly soul. The dragon gives a deafening roar and the stage also shakes to show its might. Similarly, its amplitude should not be too great, or pains should be taken to use ropes that will hold the background board in place. The dragon's departure need not feature any fire breathing. Our budget should be spent on the grand finale. Grand finale. Later. Princess, remember to shine the spotlight on Her Highness when she takes the stage. But with the boudoir. Loyal Servant. Leon doesn't require any light. The king bids Leon leave. The three servants' entrances should be marked by the spotlight along with the light. Perhaps some falling feathers for effect might also help. Servant A strides forward with his sword to face the audience. His voice should be especially loud, 30% louder than that of the other characters thereabouts. Servant B strides upon to face the audience. Servant C comes up and retrieves a mantle from a treasure chest to show the audience. Narrator, princess, king. The three servants are given the limelight in their turn. The spotlight should move to match. Servant. All exeunt some special effects may be considered for their departure. For example, using a bright light along their path ahead, showing that their future is bright. Make sure not to shine it on the audience, though I don't want to get sued. Interlude 1. The outskirts of the city. This is a forest by lake, from which one may spy a castle on the mountain in the distance. The trees must look especially realistic. Some fallen leaves can be placed on the stage beforehand. This way they will come rolling up into the air as the dragon passes through, showing off the realism of our backdrops. The wicked dragon flies on stage from afar and will make 3 loops around the stage. Yeah, okay, they have some things about the 3 things, the number 3. It can do a few more sweeps, but no fire breathing, lest we burn our backdrop. Okay. The dragon lands in the shadow of the trees, curls up into a ball, and makes to sleep. Make sure its tail doesn't knock the backdrop down while it's happening. Narrator. The merchant takes the stage and walks quickly to the dragon's side. Merchant. The adventurer takes the stage, falling in a stagger formation with the merchant. The merchant and the adventurer to look around furiously in search of Servant A, and the scene ends. To focus the emotions of the actors, it is advised that they imagine that Servant A stole their dinner. Wicked dragon. Servant A enters wielding a sword, all confidence and bravado. The spotlight shines upon him. Wicked dragon. The dragon looks Servant A up and down with a perplexed expression. Narrator. Leon takes the field and gazes upon Servant A, talking to himself. Wicked dragon. Servant A advances, intending to do battle with the wicked dragon, but the dragon yawns deeply and groggily instead. The valiant princess takes the stage. This stage does not much highlight her brilliance, but keeps the spotlight on her nonetheless. Also bear in mind that kindles a burning flame even within the oft dispassionate heart. It's mere metaphor and does not refer to truly setting the stage on fire. That said, is there some way to change the lights to a shade of red? Perhaps the judicious application of some mulberry juice might do the trick. A dark light shines forth from Servant A armor. The dragon raises both wings on high and leans down. absorbing it all. Servant A falls to the ground bonelessly. His sword discarded, his expression stunned. However, please take note to fall lightly so the back ropes are not tipped over by the impact. Servant A is wearing armor, after all. The dragon licks its lips in satisfaction, beats its wings and departs. End scene. The princess stands in the middle of the stage until the curtain is pulled up, all the better for the audience to witness her glorious form. Interlude 2. The banners fly bravely outside the royal gates, making for a majestic sight indeed. The weak dragon flies on stage from a window and lands before the gate, examining its surroundings. While landing on the walls themselves would have a greater visual effect, the various scenery props will likely not take the dragon's weight, so it is best to just land in front of the gate. Narrator. Lion takes the stage and monologues to the audience. Slightly worried, blah blah blah, loyal servant. The princess takes the stage, standing beside Leon, speaking to the audience. Loyal princess, blah 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 blah. Narrator. Servant B enters his face, first fearful and nervous. The weak dragon, once crawling before the city gate, now raises its head and breathes fire towards the skies. Be careful not to burn the flags, since the stage props are not fireproof, so a real fire could be trouble and then some. The servant B panics greatly and flees stumbling off stage. Everyone seems stunned by this turn of events. And narrator, okay. Weak dragon. If the king hasn't, there is such a scene. Even if the princess has no lines, the spotlight should be on her nonetheless. Facing the audience, monologuing. The old guard enters, old guard, blah 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 blah. Young guard enters, blah blah blah. Well, let's this. The dragon takes to the skies again, looming over the young guard, who seizes up a bow and arrows and fires at the former. Just go through the motions, don't fire actual arrows, or we might get in trouble if they hit people. Leon comes up quickly. At this point, the focus on the audience will still be on the young guard and the dragon, so make sure to put a spotlight on Leon. The evil dragon rushes the young guard and with inexorable force. The guard throws down the bow and arrows and draws his sword instead, hurrying to meet the foe. The two trade blows, but the young guard is ultimately no match for the dragon, and is repelled by it. Pouncing, the dragon swallows the dark light flowing from the guard's armor. The special effects here must be special indeed. For example, get the dragon to carefully breathe just a little fire when it's close and the guard's blade clash, just to imitate sparks flying every which way. Quick dragon. The weak dragon exits once more, and everyone watches as it departs. Scene ends. Interlude 3. Village on the city outskirts. As the scene opens, wood can be laid backstage to imitate the smoky atmosphere. Ooh. Leon, carrying a luxurious and heavy treasure chest, struggles to get on stage. Oh, if I bore his tools, I've freed his mind. Perhaps a victory he shall find. The dragon flies in front from far and roars, setting the sunset backdrop alight with its breathed flames. Make sure the fireproof platforms for the sunset scene have been installed correctly. If they have not, just take the sunset scene down altogether to prevent safety incidents and the audience lawsuits that will surely ensue. Servant C arrives on stage behind Leon, relaxed and carrying no burden. The humor realized not how comical he and his sword appear. You have a short tongue. If you are among heroes, you truly belong. The spoiler ropes around the stage once before landing on the princess. Yes, the fearless princess has at least taken the stage once again. Servant, princess, servant, blah blah blah, displays his mantle. While the audience is distracted by the mantle, Servant C disappears. Blah blah blah, servant, narrator. With dragon. Scene ends, and after this the stage backdrop should be changed a little. Remember to put out the fires on the sunset decorations. Narrator. Servant C takes the stage and walks around with a sword in the stone, but will not draw it. Servant. The farmer steps forward, throws down the pitchfork and comes up to the blade. The farmer attempts several times with all his might to pull the blade out, but it does not even budge an inch. With dragon bird. Servant A, with dragon. A child walks on stage, looks at the dragon, then at Servant C. Servant C stands where he is, rooted to the spot by the other terror. While the dragon flies up high before charging down at him, this descent must be at least 50 meters, and the dragon's roar must be enough to shake the stage. The dragons absorb the dark light from Servant C armor, upon which Servant C shall be left motionless, the sword in the stone cast aside. Please take care when shocking it, though lest the stage props get damaged. Okay, so he actually ate the dreams. The dragon picks its teeth somewhat unhappily and departs from the village. The loyal servant and the others are shocked, but the princess just sighs softly. Scene end, only pull the curtains once the dragon has gotten far enough away, or the audience will not be able to keep their eyes on the princess. Finale. Far outside the royal city, the princess and her loyal attendant come to the cavern where the dragon is resting. Loyal princess. Servant A enters, his head bowed in disgrace as he faces the audience. The spotlight is on him. Servant. Spotlight returns to the princess. Servant B enters, his terror evident as he faces the audience. The spotlight is on him. Returns the spotlight to the princess again. Servant C enters shamefaced and squeamish as he faces the audience. The spotlight is on him. As the spotlight creeps back to the princess, the three servants quietly exeunt. I've never seen that word. The princess slightly grasps her rapier and looks up to the distant sky. Leon walks up to the princess, nodding slightly to show his resolve. Scene ends. When the scene reopens, the dragon is on all fours in cave, seeming rather distressed. The dragon must enter the extreme care to not knock the various props aside. Leon creeps back on stage. The wicked dragon, rubbing its belly, does not notice him. Leon hurries off stage and returns with the princess, who is armed with her sword. The spotlight is upon her as she raises her weapon and confronts the wicked dragon. Points at the dragon chest. The princess leaps on high and makes to stab the dragon fatally in its heart. The dragon rises hurriedly and flaps its wings in an attempt to block the blow, but the princess leaps up to its body and strikes through. The dragon falls with a crash. Just use a sound effect for this, though, or else the stage will surely collapse. Blah, blah, blah. What was the piece that the dragon was wrong? The princess points to her loyal servant and the latter begins to glow with a dark light. Many feathers descend from above upon the stage, and the servant twirls as he slowly ascends to the sky. Scene ends. The Sharer of Despair, Flugel der Dunkelheit, servant of the princess in der Bertelsgang. Okay, it helps, you know, like imagine a little bit of what was this supposed to be. I get it's kind of long, but hey, it's something different. People keep complaining about getting some different things, right? So that's all. That's all for these islands for now. These little like things that appear to be doables. Oh well, I need to check some of the sea things. Maybe I'm missing some chesties. The 3 towers in these things, I don't know what's up with those. But for now, it's all clear.
I got a new letter from
tomorrow.
An informant.
I will do the last Hidden Strife challenges. And tomorrow, Joe and Milla will be coming to the Genshin event. But for now, we are done. Oh yeah, the spiral elevator reset.
Situation has changed again.
Ladies.